Hi everyone, welcome to Mindful Talk with Angie. My name is Angela. I'm a new YouTuber based in Nigeria. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you always for coming by to support your girl. And if you're a new subscriber, please, thank you for coming, thank you for subscribing, thank you for sharing and liking, because I know you will do so. So in this video, I have with me a sister, a friend, a blogger, a writer, an entrepreneur, a mom, a wife, a beauty queen, ex-beauty queen. She's not ex, she's still a queen. I mean, look at her. Then she's a Chop Life Guard member. She loves humanity. She loves God so much. I can actually go on and on to explain so much about her, but then can we keep it to ourselves for now? So in this video, we're talking about relationship matters. You know, on this channel we talk about relationship, we talk about mental health. So today's topic is about being in a relationship with a secretive partner. How much can you share? How much information, how much resources, how much can you keep to yourself in terms of your relationship? So how early is it to be in a relationship with a secretive person? So she's going to be helping us with the topic so that it won't be that every time I'm the only one talking. So thank you for coming, my sister.
About how important it is not to keep so much secrets from your partner. Is it alright to keep secrets from your partner? How can you survive with a secretive partner? Basically, is secrets alright in a relationship?
Yes. So what do you think? What's your take?
I think it depends.
It depends.
For some people, they know that their partner will probably be hurt or can't handle their secrets, and they keep it off. For some people, they let it out, they take the risk of whether you can handle it, you stay. If you cannot handle it, you move. But at this point, the decision has to be before marriage, right?
Yeah.
But I just think there is nothing that can be a secret.
You think so?
Yeah. Time reveals. Have you heard of that?
Yeah.
Time reveals. It might only be covered for some time, for a long time, but somehow time reveals. We see all the things that happen. This right. DNA saga. After, in fact, I heard of one that the children are grown. They're in their 30s to 40s.
Wow.
And their parents were in Nigeria. They wanted to bring their parents over abroad, and they had to do DNA. They realized that all children did not belong to their father.
Okay.
And these were adults that have gotten that have birthed. You see, they mean their parents are already grandparents. And at what age? Over 40 years later, they realized that all children, all boys did not belong to their father.
Wow.
So I think I always tell people that time reveals. Time reveals. It will only take a matter of time. As secrets have a way of making you edgy.
Yeah, it's true.
When I have to always remember the last thing I talked about, the last thing I said, it's not what's in life. Okay, so I would say that if you want to be in a lifetime relationship with somebody, be with a person that can accept you. Acceptance is very important. If the person cannot accept you, I don't think you have met the right person, because you always be walking on eggshells.
It's true.
You always be walking on eggshells.
Sure.
You always misquote yourself. You always, I thought you told me the person was so. No, is that what I said? You always have to be watching your back.
Yeah.
So I don't promote secrets in relationships, but we must also agree that it cannot work for everybody.
It's true.
But as a person, I don't believe in it.
Yeah, but some people feel that it's not everything that you should share with your partner. I mean, there are some things about probably your past, or even things that you are doing right in the relationship or in the marriage, that you should keep to yourself. It's not everything you should say.
The day you meet the man or the woman that you can tell everything, you started living heaven on earth.
Wow. That's a, we should write that as a quote.
That is the truth.
Yeah.
Because you are with your friend. You are with your life partner, you are with your husband, you are with your wife, you are with your gist partner, you are with your secret partner. What else is there not to enjoy in life? What is there not to enjoy? Nobody's going to bring any kind of stunt and say, I saw your wife, I heard your husband. Like I believe that I will report myself first before an outsider reports me. That's how I live my own.
That's how it should be. but we keep hearing stories.
If your husband or your wife is not going to promote it, will not agree to it, don't do it.
Well, it depends on how the other person can take the information.
When we're in a relationship, somehow we should be able to have an understanding of what our partner is going to like.
Exactly.
What our partner. If in any way you are confused, talk about it.
So let's say, for instance, someone has been trying to. I've heard this story. The lady was a lesbian, and she was finding it difficult to tell her husband, her fiance then, before they got married. But it was someone that she really loves. Eventually, they got married. And then, if still in the marriage, she couldn't tell him because she had her bestie is actually the person she's dating, and the husband knows the bestie. So she was now saying that if I tell him I will lose him, I don't want to lose him.
She's not even in love with him in the first place. Yes, I mean, for you to hold on to that bestie, you are obviously in love with that bestie. So for you to want to keep such almost similar relationship with a woman as you want to keep with a man, I mean, you can't be that in love with the two of them.
So now the man let me just tell you what happened. The man now found out. Actually, she told the man that, okay, this is what we have been doing. I've stopped it after we got married. I stopped it, but she's the person, but she's my friend. I can't. The man said, I don't want to see you with her anymore. But she said, that's the only friend I have. I don't want to.
That's the right sacrifice to make. It's called compromise in relationships. Yeah, that's the right. If really you are dedicated and you are loyal to that man, you have to let go of that one. Because there is no other day the man sees that other one and will not have pictures. So that is one of the things. You have a dirty past. You are able to share it with your husband. Would you also want to bring that dirty past or element that signifies or that that symbolizes that dirty past and rub it on his face every other day? Nobody will take it.
But is it true that it's actually possible for people to share their past or whatever they call their secrets to their partner? Is it possible actually?
Yes, I did it.
Well, don't you think it depends on what it is you want to even share?
Everything.
Well, we have stories. I want to say, for instance, in the case of infidelity now, right? You found out that your partner is cheating on you, but the partner is keeping it away from you. So, what do you do in that regard?
Well, if it's this one of checking phone, someone like me, it was discussed before marriage. I don't check your phone. You don't check my phone. Because when you search, you must find. Some might even not be genuinely what you think it is.
Exactly.
But because your heart is searching, you are looking for a grey line. You will see a grey line. Now, I ask myself, if I eventually see, what's next? I've seen it, what next? I start boiling in anger. I start living in depression. I start fighting. In fact, the house is going to change. The relationship between us is going to change automatically. So so let it be a case of maybe the man will rub six on your face. That's a different thing entirely. But some other school of thought will also say that it's marriage, there shouldn't be secrets now. I should be able to have your password. You should be able to have my password. I'm sorry to say, my husband does not know my password except my children tell him. My children tell him, so it's like an open secret
now.
So my own is even like an open secret. It's not as if I'm persuaded that nobody will go there. But the same children that made it to password, they already know the password. So the password is just there. But we just talked about it and we agreed, no, just looking around looking for who is
what
it,
is not
who
there.
is it gisting with, what did the person write, or you can't read people's. It takes a sense of maturity to be able to do that. Absolutely. So I always tell people, don't rush into marriage if you are not ready for it. Exactly. You must be matured and prepared for what comes with that time to go swimming in it. Not just.
But in my own opinion, I feel that in the case of checking a phone of your partner, I feel it's a private, property. So if you want to check, you can actually seek their consent. If you've not discussed it, like in your case before.
Angela, let me tell you of somebody I know.
Okay.
We worked together. He was my colleague. Now, every Friday, he goes to visit his family every 2 weeks. So every Friday before he leaves, he will pick his phone. He will delete He will clean up, he will cleanse it, and he will purify it.
Okay.
So all the chats, all the
Purification.
all the everything, he will clean up. And you, the other lady on the other side, knows that this weekend you don't try calling me, you don't chat, you don't do anything. Now somebody like that can as well toss his phone around, and the wife will go through it and be having the most illusionary, faithful husband. Meanwhile, he should be one of the dirtiest in my mind. So really, I think there's really no straight road to this thing. If you think you can handle it, fine. If you think you cannot handle it, don't start. But I as a person, I don't think it's good checking some of these things.
Yeah.
Because peace disappears from you from that moment.
It's just the truth. Yeah,
Peace
right.
disappears from you. We are not even talking about the unrest in the relationship. You in your body, you start reducing. You remember what you have done for him. And he paid me back.
Having wrinkles.
He paid me back for this. Some people say they will do return match. I must do my own back.
Yeah, we have such cases. Oh, that okay. I found out that he's cheating. Me, I will not go and do my own.
And what now happens?
Everything scatter now.
The marriage scatters. Remember, it affects the children.
It affects the children.
The home become hostile.
Yes.
So I think people a couple should just discuss this thing and stick by whatever works for them.
Yeah. So is it like it should be pre or post communication? Just talk about it, and then there is no need to keep any secret.
There's a pre, and there is an ongoing discussion about everything.
Yeah, so what I mean by post is that if you have a secret that you've not said pre, you can actually say it post. But then
go and confess your sins before
confess your sins. Confess your sins, because
it's actually a very bitter drug
to do, right?
To swallow. Confessing the sins.
It's not easy actually, because there's
the 50-50 chances of it might go this way, it might go the other.
Yeah, let's say for instance, in the case of you telling your partner that have had so much abortions, and maybe she's the reason why they've not been able to have an issue.
I just wanted to say that it will become a problem if they don't have children after all. Exactly. But if they should have children after all, the sin is forgiven.
The sin is forgiven. So if they don't have children and then the man finds out right in the marriage, it's a problem, and then the marriage will not be the same anymore.
I know the funny part.
Yeah.
As some women are guilty of the same abortion, men are guilty of also performing another.
I mean, now they are the one that are telling you, I go and do it.
At the end of the day, it's a woman now.
That did it because it's your body.
If a woman knows she has a damaged body, and you don't tell the man before he enter, I don't think it's fair.
Is it even right to, if you know, like, you know you can't conceive, and it's not, it's a whole thing. It's not you go into the marriage and confess your sins, or you don't.
It's a clear case of there is no way out of it. The man is supposed to know what he's entering into.
Exactly.
So as before they enter marriage, they already have this mind of maybe we'll adopt, maybe we'll do this, maybe we'll get somebody surrogates.
Yeah.
He should know. And if it's a man that loves you, it's possible for a man to cover his wife, that even outsiders will not know what's happening. In that case,
really, it's not also that easy, because some men may not want to go into such relationship if you tell them before.
That's why I said you should be prepared. It's either the man is saying yes or he's saying no. Yeah. I mean, you can't force it on him because everybody have desires. Yeah. He wants his own children. Yeah. You can't make him go through that pain. Meanwhile, he wouldn't know that the source of the pain is right there.
Yeah.
So I think it's selfish.
Yeah. So in this video, we've learned so far that it's unhealthy to keep a secret in your marriage before you enter into it. Not even only marriage. If you are dating someone and it's a relationship that you want to work, it's a relationship you really cherish, I think you should be able to share it. Of course, you're in a relationship with your friend, your best friend, your gist partner, so you should be able to tell everything that has happened to you so far in your relationship, in your past life, or whatever it is. And so, sis, do you have any other thing to say before we wrap up?
Well, all I'm going to advise is, if you want to go into marriage, you just want to have that lifelong bliss, marry a friend. Whatever friendship, whatever is the definition of friendship to you, marry your friend. It makes marriage very easy.
Beautiful.
It makes 10 years look like 10 months.
Yeah.
You don't carry the wrinkles and burdens that comes with it. And make sure that communication is a very it should be a channel you should explore. Because if you are able to tell as it hot, make with the talk. Don't go and be carrying it, you know,
your heart.
The heart. The man can't see you now. He can't x-ray your heart. You only know that you are shrinking, you are frowning, you will not eat with him.
You are eating.
You no longer bathe with him.
Once they talk to you,
you know. So as it hot, I believe during the digestive, be cutting it. Don't pile up grudges and
live a healthy. Of course, that leads to living a healthy mental health, and then it helps you live long. It helps you look young, like my sister is doing.
Remember that if you are not in love with yourself, if you are not a happy fellow, you can't give it back.
Exactly, it's true.
Yeah, you can only give what you have.
So I hope you've learned something from this video. Thank you for watching. Please share your experience, share your comments. Please comment, share and like this video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.